Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Paul Heyman sends an important message ahead of Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa's tribal combat match. The Wiseman Paul Heyman had a message for the WWE Universe ahead of the tribal combat match between Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa. The match will seemingly headline WWE Raw's Netflix premiere on January 6, 2025. The OTC Roman Reigns recently challenged the Bloodline's leader, Solo Sikoa, to a tribal combat match at Raw's Netflix premiere. The huge match will determine once and for all who's the tribal chief. Paul Heyman has now shared a message for the WWE Universe. The Wiseman is incredibly close to Roman Reigns and will be the first to know of any developments and inside scoops as the match looms closer. He had the following to say to the fans in his latest Instagram story. Earlier this year, Solo Sikoa made a bunch of massive changes to the Bloodline. In a massive shocker, he kicked Heyman out of the faction. Back then, Roman Reigns was on a WWE hiatus. The OTC finally made his way back to WWE TV at SummerSlam 2024 and helped Cody Rhodes defeat Sikoa in an undisputed WWE title match. Mere days before Survivor Series, War Games 2024, Heyman made a big return to WWE and introduced CM Punk as the fifth member of Roman Reigns' team for the men's War Games match. At Survivor Series, War Games 2024, Reigns' team defeated the Bloodline and Bronson Reed in the men's War Games match. Now, Roman is gunning for the Eula Fala and wants to take back his rightful spot as the tribal chief. It would be interesting to see what happens when these two superstars finally lock horns on the Raw premiere on Netflix and beat the tar out of each other. As the tribal combat match between Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa looms closer, the stakes couldn't be higher for the Bloodline. This isn't just a wrestling match. It's a battle that will decide the fate of the Samoan dynasty's legacy and who will truly sit at the head of the table. The match's unique stipulations strip away the traditional WWE rulebook, leaving nothing but raw emotion, tradition, and a clash of family bonds on display. Amid this whirlwind of anticipation, Paul Heyman, Roman Reigns' enigmatic special counsel, broke his silence with a compelling and carefully worded message. Known for his gift of gab and unmatched ability to articulate the intricacies of WWE's most compelling narratives, Heyman's statement has sent shockwaves through the WWE Universe, shedding new light on the tension that surrounds this historic encounter. In the weeks leading up to the match, the tension between Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa has been simmering, threatening to boil over. Solo, once a loyal enforcer for the tribal chief, has shown increasing signs of dissent. His stoic demeanor hides a volcano of emotions, with every glare in action suggesting that he's no longer content to stand in Reigns' shadow. For Reigns, this match represents more than just another title defense. As tribal chief, he carries the weight of his family's legacy on his shoulders. Losing to Solo Sikoa in a match steeped in Samoan tradition would be more than a personal defeat. It would signify the crumbling of the Bloodline's dominance and his authority as the head of the family. Enter Paul Heyman, a man who has stood by Reigns through every triumph and tribulation. With his unparalleled understanding of wrestling psychology, Heyman knows the gravity of this moment better than anyone. Heyman delivered his statement during a backstage interview with WWE's digital team. Clad in his signature suit and holding his ever-present cell phone, Heyman's tone was calm yet commanding, laced with an urgency that demanded attention. "This is not just a match," Heyman began, his eyes piercing the camera lens. "This is not about titles or accolades. This is about the soul of family, the heritage of a dynasty, and the future of an empire. Roman Reigns isn't walking into tribal combat to simply defend his championship. He's walking into a battlefield where the very foundation of his identity as the tribal chief will be tested." Heyman's voice softened as he spoke directly to Solo Sikoa. "Solo, you are a warrior. You are a force of nature, and your loyalty to the Bloodline has been unshakable. Until now. I understand your frustration, your desire to step out of the shadows and carve your own path. But I implore you, consider what you're stepping into. Tribal combat is not just a fight, It's a reckoning. And when you challenge the tribal chief, you challenge not just Roman Reigns, but the weight of history, the blood of your ancestors, and the expectations of an entire legacy. Heyman paused, his voice growing more intense. Roman Reigns is not just the head of the table, he is the table. He is the foundation upon which this family's modern legacy is built. Without him, there is no bloodline, no dominance, no legacy to honor. Do you really want to risk tearing it all down? Heyman's message is layered with meaning, designed to appeal to both Solo Sikoa and the WWE Universe. His acknowledgement of Solo's growing frustration demonstrates Heyman's awareness of the cracks within the bloodline. But it's also a strategic move to plant doubt in Solo's mind. Heyman's assertion that Roman Reigns is the table serves as a reminder of the tribal chief's accomplishments and his importance to the family's continued dominance. It's a masterstroke in storytelling, emphasizing that Reigns' downfall would have far-reaching consequences beyond the confines of WWE. By invoking the weight of Samoan tradition and ancestry, Heyman also raises the stakes of the match to a nearly mythic level. This isn't just about two men fighting. It's about preserving a legacy that spans generations. The WWE Universe has been quick to respond to Heyman's statement, with fans taking to social media to share their thoughts and theories. Team Reigns, supporters of the tribal chiefs, see Heyman's words as a rallying cry, reinforcing Roman's role as the glue holding the bloodline together. Many believe that Reigns' experience, strategy, and Heyman's guidance will ensure his victory. Team Solo. Fans who have grown tired of Reigns' dominance view Solo Sikoa as the rightful heir to the throne. They see this match as an opportunity for the enforcer to step into the spotlight and usher in a new era for the bloodline. Conflicted fans. Some fans are simply torn, appreciating the depth of the story and the emotional stakes involved. They're less concerned with who wins and more interested in how the match will unfold and what it will mean for the bloodline's future. The tribal combat stipulation strips away the usual rules and regulations of WWE matches, emphasizing honor, physicality, and the resolution of deeply personal conflicts. For Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa, it's the ultimate test of their bond and their respective roles within the bloodline. Heyman's message underscores the match's significance, reminding both competitors and fans that this is about more than championships. It's about family, tradition, and the weight of expectations. As the match approaches, several potential outcomes loom, each with its own implications for the bloodline. Roman Reigns emerges victorious. A win for Reigns would solidify his position as tribal chief, reasserting his dominance and quelling Solo's rebellion. However, it could also deepen the fractures within the bloodline, as Solo might not take kindly to defeat. Solo Sikoa dethrones Reigns. If Solo emerges victorious, it would mark a seismic shift in WWE's storytelling. The bloodline would be thrown into chaos, with Solo potentially taking up the mantle of tribal chief. No clear winner. A controversial finish, such as interference from other family members or outside forces, could prolong the feud and set up future clashes. Paul Heyman's role in this match cannot be underestimated. As Roman Reigns' special counsel, he has been instrumental in crafting the bloodline's dominance. However, his loyalty to Reigns could be tested if Solo Sikoa emerges as a viable alternative leader. Could Heyman play a more active role in the outcome of the match? Will he remain loyal to Reigns, or could he see an opportunity to align himself with Solo? As Paul Heyman's message reverberates throughout the WWE Universe, the anticipation for Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa's tribal combat match continues to build. This isn't just a battle between two family members. It's a defining moment for the bloodline and a pivotal chapter in WWE's most compelling storyline. With tradition, legacy, and personal pride on the line, one thing is certain. When the dust settles, the landscape of WWE will never be the same. The only question that remains is who will stand tall as the true head of the table, and what role Paul Heyman will play in shaping that outcome.